resistance. It can also be called ceiling. Okay. And it can also be called supply. Supply zone. Okay. What I say, you remember in economics, we're taught demand and supply. Whenever there is excess production of pure water, like in rainy season where people barely drink water, what do you think will happen to the price of pure water? There's less demand. People are no longer demanding pure water because everywhere is cold. They don't really need water and stuff. What do you think will happen to the pure water company? They'll start producing less. No much demand. But what happened in dry season where everyone is tasty, your throat, you want to take water every now and then? What happened? The retailers start demanding for the price of pure water or bottled water. What happened? The price starts going up. That is what we mean by supply and demand. So when price gets to this ceiling resistant level, then that simply means buyers are not willing to buy anymore at this price. They feel this is the best price to sell. They are not willing to buy from this point. They have been buying. They are all taking their profit here. They are taking profit TP. They all set their profit TP at this point. So what will happen when they set their TP at this point? Price will only rally here and start dropping again. What that simply means is buyers are not willing to buy as high more than this price. Let's say this price is a 1.400. Buyers are actually saying that I can only buy Euro USD for 1.400. I can't buy more. I can't buy higher than that price. So what will happen? Price will start dropping. It may come back again and test this point. Then buyers will insist again. I can't buy Euro USD more than 1.400. What happened? It rallies down. It can even test it as much as 5 times or 3 times most of the time. Then immediately, once it touches it, it's unable to break it. Then you will see this massive drop to the downside. So what is this point to us? This point is a supply zone. Price get here. There's excess supply in the market. A lot of price. People are right here buying. There are a lot of buyers and they are always meeting. There's a consensus. There is an agreement that okay, we are not ready to take this price higher than this point. Everyone is agreeing. They are agreeing. This price will not pass this point. So what happened after that? The price starts tumbling down. Then when it got here again, they also agreed. They tried to move it up. Buyers thought that, okay, they could actually have chance in the forex market to move it up. When it gets here again, they take their profit. Then it keep rallying down, get here, move down. So when they find out that they are unable to break this ceiling, what happens? Price move down significantly with a very huge momentum. Okay, but what happens when they are able to break it? If they are able to break it, this price will plummet up with a huge speed. This price will move up with huge maximum speed. Okay, that is what support and resistance is. Okay, let's say for example, this is a strong. Let's use this life example that we have here. The life example that I drew here. Now I told you if it's defined at the top, it's say resistance. If it's at the bottom, it's support. Now this is a support. You can see when price was coming from the top. Price tested this point, was unable to break it. It went up, came back to test this point again. Now remember, the more the touches of a support and resistance, the stronger it is. Write that down. The more the touches, the stronger it becomes. The stronger. Now, if you have one touch, the one with 2 touch will likely be stronger than that one with 1 touch. Okay, see, the first touch it was unable to break. The second touch it was unable to break. Since it found out that it was unable to break, what happened? Price moved off significantly. Price moved straight up significantly. Now, what happened? What if it was able to break it? It would have come back, test it, and move straight to the downside. Okay, the same thing also happens here. When price got up here, buyers find out that it was unable for them to buy higher than this price. What price? Let's say this price was 1.225. Okay, they found out that it was unable for them to go past this price. What happened? When it got here, it was rejected. People started selling again. It gathered strength again, came up. It got here, it dropped again. But when it was able to break through, let's say extend it, it was able to break through. You see, it retested and it went up. That is the power of support and resistance. So this is just like your ceiling. So you are jumping up, you jumped up, the ceiling brought you back, gravity pulled you down, you came back, you gather more strength. So you stood up again, it pushed you down. But when you came here, you gather more strength, gather more tools, you're able to push up, you tested it and you went up significantly. So now how do support and resistance help you in your trading? Support and resistance help. And okay, before I go there, is know that it's in form of a zone. Do not just look at it as a straight line. It's not just a straight line. It's in form of a zone. Okay, because sometimes it's price. There are a whole lot of people, they behave differently in the forex market because this line, it touches this, it did not touch this line accurately. And why this one touch it accurately, you not say no, this is not support and resistance. No, look at it as form of a zone. It is an area. Don't look at it as a thin line. Do not look at it as a thin line. It is an area. It is a zone like this. And now I may come and to get here and to go back. Yes, it's not compulsory. It must touch this line you draw. Look at it as a zone. All right. So with that established, now how do support and resistance help you? Why do you need support and resistance now? In the resistance, whenever price touches your resistance and it fails to break, what will you do? You sell. Write that down. Write that down. Whenever price touches resistance level, okay, and it fails to break, you see a confirmation that it's not breaking, sell. That is, price will drop. Okay, that's a golden nugget. You should write that down. That's a golden nugget. Write that down. Write that down. When price touches your resistance level, it breaks it and it retests, and it starts going up, buy. Know that it has prevailed. It prevailed over this ceiling. It was able to break the ceiling. It retested the ceiling and it went up. Buy. Okay? Buy. Let me come again. I want to repeat that because it's very, very crucial. With this information I just give to you, you can trade any pair, you can trade any stock, you can trade Facebook, you can trade Coca-Cola, you can trade Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro card, anything in this world. Okay, now this is a resistance. Okay, this is a resistance zone. If price comes up, okay, and it's unable to break, and you see that it's dropping, sell. Okay, all right. If price breaks and retests and goes up, and you see it broke it, so these are two conditions. If you break and test it and you see it's going up, buy. Buy. The same thing goes for support. This is support. Support is also demand. It's also known as demand. Let me give you the. It's also known as demand. Okay, and you can also call it floor. Okay, when price gets here, if it's unable to break and you see it start going up, buy. It's unable to break. It's respecting this line, buy. If peradventure it comes back and it breaks this line, it retests this our support line, you sell because it's going to drop. Okay, that's just the principle you have to keep in your mind. Break. If it break my support line, retest, sell. No break, you buy. Break my resistance line, retest, buy. No break of a resistance line, sell. That's what you just need to know about support and resistance. Here's a very good example. Let me clean the screen. I'm sure you copied the floor, demand, and support that they can also be used interchangeably. I can call this a demand. I can call it a demand level, or I can call it support. I can call it floor. I can call it ceiling. I can call it a ceiling, and I can call it a supply zone. And why is this a demand zone? As price is coming, people have been anticipating this price 1.1000. People have been anticipating. So when price gets here, they feel this is the lowest form. This price is good at this low for me to buy. Everyone is anticipating. So when price gets to this demand zone, okay, I'm waiting for this price to drop. I'm waiting for it to drop to $1. So once it drops to $1, everyone is demanding. I want to buy. Hence, this is what we call demand zone. They are all demanding. And if they are demanding, what happens when there is high demand? Price will go up. High demand makes price to go up because the producers will know that, okay, since this product is in high demand, then that simply means people need it. They can pay a fortune to get it. So price will start going up. That's how the forex market works. Demand and supply. Now let's put that support and resistance, what I just taught you, into practice. If it's unable to break it, buy. If it's break it and retest, sell. That is support example. Now let's look for a support. Here we have a support level. It retested, it was unable to break it. You still buy. Came unable to break it. But here it broke it with this candle, this red candle. When it broke it, it came back. It retested it. Boom, bam, to the downside. This is a retest. It retested it at this point. Bam. You can see if you extend this support line, you see that candle came back to retest it again. After a break, it retested it and bam, to the downside. So what would you have done here? You would buy. Sorry, you will sell. You will sell. You would have sold. So you can see another example here. Even this one, before I screenshotted this one, this was what was happening. This market, I sold this market. So when price, this is a support. It was unable. If it's unable to break support, what do? You buy. If it's unable to break your support, you buy. So when it's unable to break your resistance, what do? You sell. You can see these candles. This candle formation is what we call morning star. I'm going to be teaching you this one when we get to candlestick formation. You can see I've been explaining just two things since we started this course since. So you are getting more advanced. So I want to make sure you understand these processes one after another. So we are going to take a whole lot of time in this class. So just bear with me. This lesson may be very long.